Chris Hope from the Daily Telegraph, thank you. Do you think, and it's Bernard, Scott or Kate, that any of your colleagues in Parliament might defect to this new Brexit Party? Do you think that's an option? Because if the parties are so out of touch with what people think about Brexit, isn't that the obvious thing that might happen?
I think what will happen if we have Article 50 extended and there are going to be European elections, which of course still, I don't think some of the EU countries who were hoping they were going to get extra MEPs will be very happy with anyway. But if it did happen, and there was a Brexit Party which is formed specifically and only to campaign and stand for the European Union elections, I think there'll be an awful lot of people, even in this room, who would be voting for the Brexit Party.
Yeah. Can they win the election? Can they win?
Oh, I think if there was, given how well UKIP did in the last European elections, and obviously UKIP is, I don't want to get into the UKIP battles. There's a new party, Brexit, which is going to be specifically, as I understand it, campaigning on the. I see no reason why anyone who was a strong leaver, basically anyone who's fed up with the whole political system, wouldn't think, well, hang on, I'm still a Conservative, I'm still Labour, but actually, I've had enough of this lot, and for these elections, I'm for Brexit.
So I agree with Kate. I think there's a real threat that the European elections will, that could happen. But I'm more concerned about the democratic deficit in the country at the next general election. From my point of view, I had people turning up to vote in the referendum and in my 2 general elections that I've been successful in, voting for me specifically, people that have never voted before. And I want to see them engaged in politics for years to come. And if we do the dirty on them now, I think that puts us in an awful position going forward.
Well, the last general election, the Conservative Party stood as the Leave Party. And we got a larger share of the poll than we've had for more than 20 years. And it was an accident of demographics and other parties that we didn't actually increase our majority. I'm not going to leave the Conservative Party. It's my party. Most of my supporters voted Leave. My constituency voted Leave. Most Conservative constituencies voted Leave. I told David Cameron before the referendum, most of your MPs will want to vote Leave. He didn't believe me. I thought about 50 would vote Leave. The fact is, the Conservative Party is the natural party. You heard Margaret Thatcher and William Tebbit. The Conservative Party hasn't changed fundamentally. There are some people who are constantly trying to impose a leadership that takes us in the wrong direction. I've suffered this since the days of John Major. I voted against the Maastricht Treaty as a consequence of that, along with Barry. The Conservative Party will find its soul.